A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move that has sparked both support and controversy, the United States has deported more than 200 alleged members of the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua to El Salvador, where they will be housed in a high-security prison. This action follows the invocation of the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 by President Donald Trump, allowing for the expedited removal of individuals deemed threats due to their affiliation with foreign criminal organizations. The deportation, which includes 238 alleged gang members, was announced by Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele, who stated that these individuals have been transferred to the Terrorism Confinement Center, a mega-prison designed to hold up to 40,000 inmates. The timing of the deportations is particularly notable, as a federal judge in Washington, D.C., issued a temporary halt to the application of the Alien Enemies Act just a day after the order was signed. The judge's ruling came in response to a lawsuit from civil rights groups arguing that the act was not intended for peacetime use. Despite this legal setback, flights carrying the alleged gang members had already departed for El Salvador, leading Bukele to mockingly respond on social media, "Oopsie, too late." Secretary of State Marco Rubio confirmed the deportation of over 250 members of Tren de Aragua, emphasizing the collaboration between the U.S. and El Salvador in addressing gang-related violence. The Trump administration has framed the actions against Tren de Aragua as necessary to combat what they describe as irregular warfare against the United States, allegedly orchestrated by the Maduro regime in Venezuela. The deportations also included members of the Salvadoran gang MS-13, with reports indicating that the U.S. has agreed to pay El Salvador $6 million to imprison 300 alleged members of Tren de Aragua for 1 year. This arrangement has raised concerns among human rights advocates, who fear that the influx of foreign criminals could undermine El Salvador's efforts to combat domestic gang violence. President Bukele has gained popularity in El Salvador for his tough stance on crime, but his willingness to accept prisoners from the U.S. has been met with mixed reactions among the Salvadoran populace. Critics argue that it could jeopardize the progress made in reducing crime rates in the country. The Alien Enemies Act, historically used during wartime, has been invoked only a handful of times, primarily during major conflicts such as World War I and II. Trump's use of this legislation to expedite deportations has been met with skepticism and legal challenges, as civil rights organizations argue that such measures violate the rights of migrants. As the legal battle continues, the implications of these deportations on both U.S. and Salvadoran societies remain to be seen. The situation highlights the complexities of immigration policy, international relations, and the ongoing struggle against organized crime. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.